Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to showcase for you the complete walkthrough video experience for the all-weather and now safety-enhanced Winnebago Solis 59P, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the top-selling dealer across North America for sales volume each year since 2015. Also, our team has earned the #2 Class B Camper Van Dealer Award for nationwide sales volume across all manufacturers and all camper van models, even Winnebago's competitors, while offering only the Winnebago camper van lineup. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your new Ram ProMaster chassis in accordance with the way Ram ProMaster outlines on page 70 of their owner's manuals, in which they recommend no towing for the first 1,000 miles, driving moderately during the first 300 miles, and after the initial 60 miles, driving at speeds up to 50 or 55 miles per hour, while cruising brief full throttle acceleration within the limits of local traffic laws, contributing to a good engine break-in. Wide open full throttle start should be avoided to contribute to a good engine break-in. Be the first to break in and protect your new Ram ProMaster chassis and eat that first meal in your front dining area and sleep that first night in your factory fresh Murphy bed or rear sofa bed, available here at Lichtsinn RV. The new safety-enhanced ProMaster with all-weather insulation from surf to slopes adapt to any adventurer. The all-new, all-weather Winnebago Solis 59P is designed to be as versatile as it is affordable, whether you're cruising beachside or camping slopeside. Built on the fuel-efficient and now safety-enhanced Ram ProMaster chassis, the Solis features all-season insulation and plumbing, a space-extending rear annex, and Truma Combi Eco hydronic heating and on-demand hot water with hot water loop purge. In addition to the sleeping surface below, the standard fiberglass studio loft pop top easily expands your sleeping space, offering panoramic views, and provides a restful night's sleep with the innovative Froley Deluxe Sleep System. Winnebago camper vans based on the Ram ProMaster chassis have been at the forefront of the van life revolution since their debut in 2014. And the all-new Ram ProMaster chassis now provides significant improvements to powertrain, safety, and cab conveniences. The next-generation 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine is now paired to a segment-exclusive TorqueFlite 9-speed automatic transmission, a combination that generates 280 horsepower and 260 pounds-feet of torque or power, while improving fuel economy up to 9% when compared to the previous powertrain. Unique transmission calibration allows for improved vehicle launch characteristics with smooth transfer between gears to minimize engine howl and enhancing fuel efficiency. Shift logic is adjusted according to grade steepness. The class-exclusive front-wheel drive system allows the Ram ProMaster to get great traction in nearly all conditions, even when loaded up to full occupant and cargo carrying capacity. And with an impressive best-in-class 36-foot turning diameter, you can easily handle tight curves while navigating crowded city streets, storage for your RV, or BLM parking. Hydraulic steering is replaced by electric rack and pinion power steering. This allows for variable steering assistance and can even improve fuel economy. A new electric rack and pinion power steering system has been calibrated to deliver a natural steering feel and allows for variable amounts of steering assistance to be applied. The electric power steering system features a turning diameter of 36.3 feet. The new Ram ProMaster chassis now has an electronic park brake. This new easy-to-use feature keeps the van in place when needed and automatically disengages when you shift the van into drive or reverse, and it will automatically apply if you happen to exit the vehicle while the vehicle is not in park. The new Ram ProMaster has the most standard and available safety and security features offered on a Ram ProMaster. Stay safe and secure out there with Forward Collision Warning Plus. This feature protects you and others around you by sending audible and visual alerts to the cab when there's a potential obstacle or hazard in front of the van. It also includes pedestrian, cyclist emergency braking. Blind spot monitoring with rear cross path detection is designed to help avoid accidents on the road and when backing up. When vehicles enter the van's blind zones, the driver is warned with a visual alert that helps them adjust their position accordingly. The digital rearview mirror displays video in real time in driving modes from a rear-facing camera and can be turned off to revert back to a traditional reflective mirror. The digital rearview mirror is and provides an unobstructed rear view that enhances safety. The class exclusive Park View rear backup camera in the Ram ProMaster now comes with dynamic grid lines. These grid lines help guide the driver out of a busy area by outlining the van's potential path, and they move as the steering wheel turns for accuracy. When parking in those tight spots, ParkSense Front and Rear Park Assist provide visual and audible indications when the driver gets too close to a potential obstacle like another vehicle when parking in those tight spots for van lifers. Other standard safety features include drowsy driver detection, traffic sign recognition, multi-collision and post-collision braking, electronic stability control, crosswind assist, electronic roll mitigation, trailer sway dampening, all-speed traction control, tire pressure monitoring display, intelligent high-speed assist. The Ram ProMaster now receives the Uconnect 5 multimedia system, which is 5 times faster than the system it replaces, featuring Wi-Fi capability and up to 5 individual user profiles. A TFT 7-inch reconfigurable touchscreen displays are available, featuring split screen capability for dual application operation. In addition, seamless smartphone integration is available with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And so is a wireless charging pad, complemented by 2 USB-C ports. The Ram ProMaster features 2 USB outlets, one which is fully functional and one which is charge only, plus standard dual USB-C ports that allow devices to charge up to 4 times faster. The new ProMaster features a 3.5-inch in the Solus 36A and 59P, a 7-inch in the Solus 59PX, full-color driver information display in the instrument cluster, where fuel gauge and digital coolant temperature displays are strategically placed for safe and easy reference while driving. The display is customizable to showcase preset information of the driver's choice. Available menus include speedometer vehicle information, fuel economy, trip information, audio and stored messages, screen setup and settings. Here you'll find useful details like live traffic signs and oil change information that can optimize your driving experience. The Ram ProMaster's interior boasts push-button start and passive keyless entry for all doors, along with a new leather-wrapped steering wheel with enhanced hand grips. Ram's interior designers also have updated the steering wheel with electronic system control information for the shifter, all new air vents, and incorporating redundant heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls. All in all, the Winnebago camper vans based on the Ram ProMaster chassis now provide significant improvements to powertrain, safety, and cab conveniences. You'll see we've ordered this coach factory fresh in the Ram ProMaster provided bright white, premium full-body base coat, clear coat automotive finish. It's also available in the bright silver full-body premium automotive paint scheme from Ram ProMaster, in which the pop top is color-coded to match. And finally, it's available in the deep cherry red metallic full-body premium automotive paint, and again, the pop top is painted to match that deep cherry red. Both the bright silver as well as the deep cherry red do command a higher price point, but standard is the bright white full-body premium base coat, clear coat automotive finish. The Solus 59P is powered by the tried and true, fuel-efficient ProMaster powertrain, the US version of what has become Europe's most successful commercial cargo van from Fiat, the Ducato. It features the new 3.6-liter Ram ProMaster V6 engine, estimated to achieve 18 to 22 miles per gallon highway. It features 280 horsepower for get up and go and 260 pounds-feet of torque or power for maintaining speed during high-grade conditions. It's also paired up with the new 9-speed automatic torque flight transmission with grade-breaking capabilities. Up top here, you'll see the aerial antenna for the AM/FM stereo, part of the new Uconnect system that we covered previously and will in detail here in a moment. Up front here, you'll see high-mount headlamps, which provide better visibility, but also minimize impact collision cost, especially in conjunction with down below here, the vinyl cladding that's wrapped around the front and rear bumpers with the machined aluminum Ram ProMaster honeycomb front grille. A very nimble coach, the 59P is only 19 feet 9 inches in length and 6 feet 9 inches in exterior width. Based on the upgraded 8,900-pound gross vehicle weight rating chassis from Ram ProMaster, it maintains nearly 1,600 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity. To the side here, you'll see 16-inch wheels provided by Ram ProMaster. Up top there, a great shot of the panoramic capabilities of the pop-top studio loft. We'll also jump inside that here in a little bit. Again, a one-piece fiberglass shell with high-endurance rubber bulb seal gaskets and dual safety latches. To the side here, you'll see turn signal indicators in the side mirrors with a safety enhancement. And then also here, you'll see the top 2/3 of which are powered and heated for the side mirrors, the lower 1/3 including the convex parabolic wide angle technology. Down below here, surrounding the wheel well, the high endurance vinyl cladding. A good suspension enhancement that we commonly do here with an aftermarket accessory are installing Sumo springs front and rear to provide and remove some of the jounce in maneuvering a fully loaded camper van. Just behind the driver's door is where you'll see the fuel fill for the 24-gallon fuel tank with a locking door. And here is the exhausting for the Truma Combi hydronic heating system. This ecosystem provides coach heat and on-demand hot water for the coach. Again, being all-weather, all of the water lines inside the coach. This is the drainage for the gray tank capacity. The coach features 20 gallons of gray tank capacity, and just above here, the 5-gallon black tank with the cassette storage tank. Again, fully enclosed within the van. A common accessory often used is the Americanizer, which is an attachment that attaches to the cassette toilet that allows you to drain through a conventional sewer hose. However, really the appeal to the cassette black tank is the fact that it provides convenient locations for draining your black tank, whether that be at a national park sewer location, an over-the-road truck stop, conventional RV resort and campground hookups, or even a common household toilet. Completely enclosed within the van, so it is heated. It does feature some convenient technology that allows for the venting for quick drainage, but also for maneuvering and carrying that to the different locations, which could be up to 40 pounds. You can actually extend on rollers to maneuver this just like common luggage. But again, if you'd like to hinge that on the actual sidewall of the van, the Americanizer sewer hose attachment allows you to drain that black tank in the 5-gallon cassette tank, and then also cleanse out your sewer hose with the 20-gallon gray tank capacity. Just behind here is 30-amp shoreline or electrical service, sized to power all of the electric appliances inside the van simultaneously without throwing a breaker. Here you can see the rear wheels for the Ram ProMaster chassis, and as we zoom back, You can see side hung windows that provide a tremendous amount of CFM or airflow through the van, especially in conjunction with the pop top overhead sleeping space and the MaxxAir powered ventilator fan. Of course, throughout the van, as you see here with the exterior LED courtesy light, using LED lighting conserves 12-volt draw off of the dual AGM absorbed glass mat maintenance-free Group 31 RV batteries. So all of the lighting being LED, being 70% more energy efficient compared to normal incandescent or halogen lighting. You can see the venting for the oversized bath in one and gear storage just behind that front side hung window. To the rear, each of these cargo doors open nearly 270 degrees for access of all of the cargo area, whether that be underneath the Murphy Plus bed or underneath the rear sofa, both of which we do stock here at Lichtsinn RV. The Murphy Plus bed providing a more comfortable, larger sleeping space, but the rear sofa bed providing an additional dual safety belt for a total safety belt capacity of 6 with the sofa bed and 4 with the Murphy Plus bed. Then to the rear, just above the Winnebago logo centered, is the high mount brake lamp, but also the rear view camera monitoring system. Again, the coach is 19 feet 9 inches in length and 6 feet 9 inches in exterior width, an overhead ceiling height of 9 feet to the most standard feature atop the roof of the Solis 59P. Again, without the pop top studio loft extended, so 9 feet in height for storage. Again, nearly 1,600 pounds of occupant and cargo carrying capacity, of which then you would reduce for cargo, occupants, and any fresh water that you may maintain in transit. The coach does include 23 gallons of total freshwater capacity down below a 3,500 pound factory installed tow package with wiring harness being provided. It's also e-coated in the latest in e-coat technology by Winnebago Industries after undergoing an exhaustive multi-million-dollar infrastructure upgrade at Winnebago Industries. It is not forced by the RV industries, but it is voluntary by Winnebago Industries, spending over $7 million of this one aspect of our metalworking facility alone. E-coating is the method used by leading automotive companies such as General Motors, Honda, and Acura to protect the vehicles from corrosion due to its effectiveness against rust and the complete coverage that it provides. During the e-coat process, critical steel structural components are processed through a multi-stage full immersion electrocoating system. A 10-stage process submerged in 10 different chemical tanks for 4 minutes each, providing an equal plating of that e-coat technology. To the rear here, a space-saving rear annex extends the living space and operational aspects of the van. We'll showcase that here in a moment. Rear window coverings with zippered openings provide complete blackout coverage with an extra layer of insulation, but also they're easy to use and quiet in transit. To the rear, the space-saving annex provides rods on each side using the cargo doors, designed to extend the living space with the hanging rod and curtain included. It is a tent-like material for the screen or curtain that is included that includes Velcro straps and magnetic pawns to attach at various locations. So you can use this as a space-saving exterior shower or wash station. You can use it as an additional awning using the magnetic pawns that are included. It also provides stability for those rear doors when extended, with beautiful views to the rear, especially in conjunction with the movable table that attaches underneath the Murphy Plus bed. Wonderful storage capabilities. You can see the honeycomb flooring. This composite insulated flooring is durable and easy to maintain with industrial strength material. It serves an additional thermal break in conjunction with the all-weather insulation of the Solis. You can also see here to the rear then the updated rear screen made in-house by Winnebago Industries to maintain quality control. The snap-in roll-up screen door provides zippers and straps to hold the section in place. Off to the right, you can see a quick port for expanding the solar capabilities for the Solis, a convenient 110-volt duplex just off to the right. We'll cover all of the details of the solar capabilities as we jump up atop the roof of the Solis 59P. Again, using computer-aided design and building these in-house with computer-aided design, Winnebago's camper van team maximizes storage, but also minimizes tolerances in fit and finish to maintain and enhance quality. You can see here the solar quick port to add portable solar to maximize charging of those dual AGM absorbed glass mat batteries. Off to the right, this is the new Nautilus water systems panel that we've used now for a couple of years, providing improved winterization and hot water recirculation system. But the beauty of it is all control valves, connection points, and exterior wash station located on one clear, concise panel. Each of the valves are clearly marked and explains the function and settings, simplifying the operation of the water system. An improved winterization package also provides clearly marked control panels. And inside, we'll cover this with the Eco Hot Water System, flushing all of the cold water from your hot water lines and routing it back into the freshwater tank to conserve water when RVing off the grid. You can see each of these locations are color-coded, whether you're RVing off the grid, power filling the tank, connected to city water, sanitizing, or also winterizing the RV. And then down below, underneath that, the dedicated city water input. A control off to the right for the 12-volt on-demand water pump. But just clear, concise, color-coded, easy-to-maneuver locations. But a tremendous amount of cargo capacity to the rear, wide open spaces for securing bicycles underneath. And now as we zoom back, we're also going to cover an option that we do stock here at Lichtsinn RV. This is the rear sofa bed option. The rear sofa bed option provides for dual safety belts. Here you can see the annex being extended, but also a sofa bed for sleeping. The same interior rear window coverings with zippered openings. You can see a convenient table that hinges from the door. Some great storage underneath the sofa. It also provides some cavity for gear garage storage behind that rear sofa. And then the additional bolster cushion to maximize the sleeping space when the sofa bed is extended. You can see the same zippered rear screen system. Underneath then, the cabinetry configuration is slightly different because of the 3-point automotive safety belts with the rear sofa. You can see the rear lower latch anchor and also the inclusion for the 3-point safety belts. This being the lower latch anchor for a car seat. Bringing in the latch system with the top tether. Here you'll actually see the jack and tire inflation repair kit from Ram ProMaster. A great shot there of that detailed honeycomb composite insulated flooring. Durable, easy to clean, and again providing an additional thermal brake. Off to the left then is your breaker panel for all of your 110-volt electrical breakers, as well as your 12-volt blade fuses for the 12-volt system that functions off of the dual AGM absorbed glass mat maintenance-free Group 31 RV batteries. As we jump inside the Solis, we'll also take this sofa bed down just to show the space for sleeping. But again, this is an option. What is standard is the Murphy Plus bed that we're going to cover in detail as we jump inside. Off to the right then is the fresh air intake providing heat to the Nautilus Water Systems Management Panel. Again, providing that same quick port for adding additional portable solar. You can see the ventilation and also service access for the Nautilus system. That same 110 volt outlet just slightly included in a different location. Off to the right then, again, the quick port along with the Nautilus freshwater systems panel. This will be the exact same panel whether you do the sofa bed or the Murphy Plus bed option. You can see controls for the 12 volt on-demand water pump as well as the exterior LED courtesy lighting, which makes for allowing you to access the black tank cassette storage and then also the gray tank. If you arrive at your destination in the middle of the night, you can certainly use that LED courtesy light. And again, the same step-up bumper and the same 3,500 pound factory installed tow package, whether you do either of the options below for the sofa bed or for the Murphy Plus bed. But some great storage either way. It just fits for your specific RVing purpose. Our consultants are well versed in the advantages and disadvantages of each, and we do stock each here at Lichtsinn RV. And now, unlike any dealership here in North America, we return to the Murphy Plus bed version and we zoom in to cover all of the quality components atop the roof of the Solis 59P. Again, 9 feet in height without the pop-top studio loft extended. And now as we zoom in, working our way from the rear to the front, to the rear you'll actually see the quick connect port for adding connectivity enhancements. That's on the driver's side, just to the left of the MaxxAir Premium Vent System. The MaxxAir Premium Vent System provides a tremendous amount of CFM or air movement. The pop-top studio loft then also includes either 220 watts of the flexible surface solar panel or 170 without the pop top. If you do a pop top studio loft delete, which then adds the air conditioner but does not provide the air conditioning power from a on-demand on-board generator. Here towards the patio side down below, you'll see side assist steps with tie-out anchors. Down below here, the ability to fill the 6-gallon LP capacity, the primary use of that being the energy efficient Truma Combi hot water and coach heating system. Off to the right then, the dual assist steps not only provide a non-skid access, but also convenient tie-outs for a pet or for securing high-end bicycles. Manufactured in-house by Winnebago Industries, and again, E-coated in the latest in E-coat technology. And now as we zoom back, it also provides for the same fresh air ventilation with the side screen access, this featuring a roll-up design with a zippered screen and courtesy opening to quickly enter and exit the van to keep insects out. You can see that magnetic catch. An easy to access entry handle then is also included. Wonderful fresh air ventilation, a convenient location for the compressor-driven refrigerator to load or access groceries from outside of the van. Another LED courtesy light is included just above the passenger door. And now as we work our way inside the Winnebago Solis 59P, we'll cover one sweeping shot of this floor plan, and then we'll cover each of the main living areas in more detail. A fully featured coach with a large inline galley. This particular version that we walk through will be the Murphy Plus bed that includes the 59 by 77 inch sleep system with the Zomi Euro slat bed suspension system. We'll also cover the rear sofa bed option that is available in the Solis 59P. A large oversized bath and one with a front dining area and a removable pedestal table with dual front safety belts and automotive style seats. Each of the front seats from Ram ProMaster rotating to become integral living chairs. We've ordered this coach in the Nomad Ultra Fabrics collection with weathered teak cabinetry, which is handcrafted by Winnebago Industries in-house here in Forest City using computer-aided design. So not only can they maximize interior storage capacity, they can minimize tolerances in fit and finish, which long-term will minimize squeaks and rattles compared to third-party competing manufacturers that purchase their cabinetry and build their floor plans around that cabinetry as opposed to using custom computer-aided design. Towards the driver's side here, you'll see dual front 3-point automotive style safety belts. So with the Murphy Plus bed, a total safety belt capacity of 4. With the sofa bed, a total of 6. Aluminum extruded and welded cabinetry throughout the RV with slam latch technology and magnetic pawns to keep this cabinet open and access every square inch of storage. You can see the partitioned area here with the metal strut providing even more stability for heavy cargo that's included within this location. But again, that door magnets to the ceiling for ease of access and slam latches with positive lock latching mechanisms. You can also see here the same type of interior window coverings with zippered openings, providing complete opaque privacy, but also an extra layer of insulation and quiet in travel. Side-hung windows with insect screen protection provide for a tremendous amount of fresh air capacity, especially in conjunction with the pop-top overhead sleeping area, the side screen door, but then also the MaxxAir premium vent system. To the rear, all of your gauges in one easy-to-access location. Working our way top to bottom, you'll see controls for the Truma Combi Eco hydronic heating system. This provides energy-efficient coach heat, but also continuous on-demand hot water using an energy-efficient hydronic heating system off of the 6-gallon LP capacity. Off to the right, controls for your freshwater system as well as for your gray tank capacity. Readouts for your house batteries, again the dual AGM absorbed glass mat batteries, and a 12-volt on-demand water pump switch. Underneath the Winnebago one-place panel, then you'll also see the solar charge controller and controls for the heated drainage system. Be sure to check out our video library on Lichtsinn.com, an intuitive, interactive guide of how to manage that Truma on-demand hot water and continuous coach heat system, which can be used with either a combination of electrical elements or LP or boost or a combination of electric and LP. All available with time adjustable settings. Here you'll see controls for the heated drainage system. So if you are in sub-freezing temperatures, you can throw that on for a half hour to an hour to warm up that 20-gallon gray tank capacity to drain the RV. Again, the black water is housed inside in the 5-gallon black tank cassette. Controls for the solar charge controller, whether that be the 220-watt flexible solar mat with the pop top or the 170-watt solar panel controller without the pop top. Providing recharging capability for the dual AGM absorbed glass mat maintenance-free Group 31 RV batteries. And then controls off to the right for master LP solenoid shutoff, a convenient tool being used if you're traveling through areas that require LP to be turned off for traveling over bridges, through tunnels, or when refueling. Each of the 3-point safety automotive style seats underneath this location, manufactured by Winnebago in-house using quality control in their Stitchcraft department. They include 3-point safety belts and a removable pedestal table. So very convenient for a family of 4 or 2 couples to sit around that metal pedestal table. There is also storage then underneath each of these 3-point automotive safety belted seats, with an armrest off to the left for the driver outboard passenger and for the inward passenger off to the right. Again, each of the cab seats from Ram ProMaster rotate and swivel to become integral lounge chairs. Each of the seats feature adjustable headrests and slide, swivel, and recline. in transit, a convenient location to store that pedestal that we'll show here in a moment. Again, using computer-aided design, Winnebago is going to place storage anywhere that they can for their van lifers. Here you can see hidden cavity storage here underneath the floor of this location. Underneath, you'll see the cold air intake for the Truma Combi system. And then underneath, if you're using this for a workstation or gaming table, you've got 12-volt power points and USB charge points, as well as a convenient 110-volt outlet. You can see the laser-tuned air delivery ducts for the Truma Combi ecosystem. And then throwing this red handle, you'll see the storage underneath, which is conveniently located with a tray, which then can be removed if you do need to access the Truma Combi system. Again, all of the wiring from Winnebago that you see here, and what separates Winnebago from the competition, creating all of the wire looms in-house with state-of-the-art facilities, following automotive standards for secure and reliable 12-volt connection. Each of the wires are clearly labeled every 3 inches for easy identification, crimped and spliced using advanced solderless welding, along with heat shrink covering that virtually eliminates failure. Behind here, a storage location for the pedestal. You saw the armrest there. And as we leave this front area, we're going to actually include the ladder now and climb up into the standard pop-top overhead sleeping loft. This is a telescoping ladder that is lightweight in nature. It folds to provide convenient storage in the what some people refer to as the pizza oven, which Winnebago installs just above the front seats. An aluminum shelf that's put into place for additional storage to store that ladder. And as we work up, this is the 52 by 79 inch pop-top overhead sleeping area that features the Froley Deluxe sleep system. A large 52 by 79 inch sleeping surface with great technology being included with lighting and 12-volt power points and USB charge points. You can see each of the dual safety latches, and then also here an easy to pull down handle to pull this pop-top studio loft down. This is a vent up top for some fresh air ventilation, but primarily the main usage of this is to pull down the pop-top sleeping loft. If you're perhaps in a rainy day and the van is closed up, it is so tight that the suction impact of bringing that pop-top down is virtually impossible to pull down without some type of a vent to allow the airflow to depressurize the cabin as it's brought down. You can see fresh air ventilation and wonderful panoramic views in this 52 by 79 inch sleeping surface. Again, with the Deluxe Froley sleep system that provides for great fresh air ventilation. So a total sleeping capacity of 5 people with 2 down below, 2 up top here, and then 1 up front with the optional Luno cab sleeping surface for the front cab seats. Here you can see each of these independent springs that contour to your body to keep that mattress nice and cool, but to minimize mold and mildew compared to competing manufacturers that are still placing vinyl slatted beds on plywood. The independent adjustable springs contour to your body and provide great fresh air ventilation. Great fresh air ventilation up top here, forward towards the front end of the Solis. Some great lighting capabilities, and switched off to the right. Convenient access to that metal storage that's included by Winnebago over the front cab seats. Fast sleeping, easy to climb up with the aluminum extruded ladder that conveniently stores just above those seats. And as we return, we'll slide over to cover the large inline kitchen and galley area. A convenient compressor-driven refrigerator is intentionally located forward mounted so that you can provide ease of storing your groceries as you unload, but also accessing from outside of the van so you don't have to trounce through your van to get to your refrigerator freezer. Working our way from left to the right, you'll see the auxiliary battery disconnect switch to place the Solis in storage, a 12-volt and USB power point, and well-articulated lighting switches. Down below here, as we remove the safety travel clasp for the large compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer, this 3 cubic foot 12-volt compressor-driven refrigerator and freezer. Has minimal draw off of the dual AGM absorbed glass mat maintenance-free batteries. About the similar amount of using a 60-watt light bulb when at temperature. The beauty of compressor-driven refrigerators is you don't have to be level to use compared to absorption or LP-style refrigerators. They're more energy efficient and work at higher altitude. A large inline kitchen or galley area includes laminate countertops and a pull-out countertop extension, which also locks in transit. A GFI protected outlet is included just to the right there, along with great storage underneath the sink area. Here you can see the GFI protected outlet, a large drawer, and also cabinetry storage underneath. Again, with the same slam latch positive lock latching system. In this large inline kitchen or galley area, you'll see a dual burner range top with an innovative glass cooktop cover that can serve not only as a backsplash, but to maximize what is already a tremendous amount of kitchen or galley countertop space. You can see some of the flyer information that talks about how well insulated this van is to be used in all weather conditions. Stainless steel in the bottom of this dual burner range top, easy to clean with a glass cooktop cover that serves as that backsplash. Off to the right then, a large stainless steel sink with pantry or spice storage just above the high-rise gooseneck style faucet. Again, 12 volt and USB power points located towards the sleeping area, and also another 110 volt outlet. A single control high-rise chrome style kitchen faucet provides ease of cleaning your dishes. Just above that stainless steel sink. And again, all of these accessories, whether they're the pantry storage or spice rack storage, all standard by Winnebago Industries. They don't require you to go out and purchase them like competing RV manufacturers. Great storage underneath the sink area with each of these doors opening in this large full-length extension kitchen drawer. Again, with metal drawer glides. Winnebago Industries does not use plastic glides to trip over pennies and nickels like competing RV manufacturers, and they're manufactured in-house, so they are full-length extensions. Great storage here underneath, just to the right being the sight glass that we'll cover here in a moment. An easy to gauge location for your freshwater tank capacity. This is the innovative Eco Hot system. This Eco Hot Water Loop Purge, when opening a hot water spigot on the faucet, before that on-demand hot water comes to temp, it will pump that back into your freshwater tank. Then you can return it to normal operation. This sight glass off to the right provides an easy at-a-glance measurement of how much freshwater capacity is in the RV. The freshwater tank being just behind and aft or rear of that sight glass. Again, Winnebago Industries manufacturing all of the tanks in-house within the Rotocast facility. Manufacturing polyethylene components for holding and water tanks with polyethylene powder enclosed in a mold, so Winnebago can design their holding tanks around their floor plan, as opposed to designing their floor plan around the holding tanks like competing manufacturers that don't use computer-aided design. The material is then heated into a liquid which rotates into the mold, and as the liquid cools, it coats the inner tool and forms the shape, so it looks much like a Tetris cube. Once cooled, the tank then goes through a pressure test to ensure that seamless tanks provide no water leaks. Great storage that you saw there with the adjustable shelving, and this being the storage just above the patio side of the Murphy Plus bed or sofa bed. Here you'll see the annex curtain and also the front privacy panel coverings for the windshield and driver and passenger door. Continue with the zippered coverings for the privacy to the rear of the van. Standard is this Murphy Plus bed with the Zomi European slat suspension, again designed to keep that mattress nice and cool. The Murphy Plus bed converts into a 59 by 77 inch sleeping surface. Wonderful views out the rearward bed location, especially in conjunction with that movable table that's actually stored in the ceiling, so to speak, of the Murphy Plus bed. Great storage underneath this, just forward of the freshwater tank. Again, the freshwater tank being 23 gallons of total freshwater capacity in the van with the tank and the Truma system. Great storage with zippered netting to keep your cargo secure, both above and below. And then again, using computer-aided design for this storage location, but then also for the false floor style that's located just behind here. Here you'll see the 12-volt on-demand water pump, and again, all of that wiring that is labeled every 3 inches for easy identification. You also saw some of the PEX residential quality tubing used by Winnebago Industries with all of the water supply systems. Quick disconnect and compression connectors at key locations ensure sturdy leak-proof connections. And in the unlikely event that service is ever necessary, making reconnecting or replacement a step. Using that manifold and reducing connections can reduce the possibility of water leaks 75% improved compared to competing manufacturers. Great cavity storage here, again with the honeycomb composite insulated flooring, durable and easy to maintain using industrial strength materials and also serving as an additional thermal break. Off towards the driver's side, additional storage and also that same 110 volt and 12 volt panel that we saw as we were going through the rear sofa bed option. Again, using computer-aided design, allowing for a drawer here, again a full-length extension drawer with metal drawer glides, and then also additional storage just to the left or rearward of that location in the wheel well, so to speak, of the van. Here again is the 110 volt as well as 12 volt blade style fuse panel, all of which are clearly labeled. This also being the converter charger. You can recharge those dual AGM absorbed glass mat Group 31 maintenance-free RV batteries while the vehicle is in motion off of the Ram ProMaster alternator when plugged in using that converter charger, or off of the 12-volt solar package that's mounted rooftop. Here currently all of the RV accessories are located inside the van. The first there you see being the optional Luno cab bed. This being then the Murphy Plus bed, you'll see the jack and tire inflation repair kit. Be sure to check out our Luno cab videos in our video library on Lichtsinn.com, where we showcase how simple this is to enhance and extend the sleeping capacity of Winnebago's camper van lineup, whether that be through the Ram ProMaster or the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter lineup. And then the balance of the accessories that come with the van in the box just to the left of the tire inflation repair kit. Like so many light-duty automotive manufacturers trying to maintain strict EPA fuel-efficient standards from the EPA, minimizing weight in the van. There is no spare tire, but Ram ProMaster provides the tire inflation repair kit. Now, if you do want a spare tire carrier, we do offer several different versions and is a common aftermarket accessory if you are traveling in rugged terrain. Here you'll see the removable and movable table. It stows in the ceiling, so to speak, of the Murphy Plus bed. Extending the Murphy Plus bed is a snap by removing the safety latch, and it glides down on lightweight aluminum extruded Zomi European slat bed suspension. The Murphy Plus bed includes the mattress cover and access to storage below. And again, is a 59 by 77 inch sleeping surface, so only 1 or 2 inches shy of a traditional queen bed. But with that European Zomi slat bed suspension, again, providing a firm yet comfortable sleeping surface, keeping that mattress nice and cool and minimizing mold and mildew buildup. It is still surprising to see how many competing manufacturers are using vinyl slatted beds over plywood. Just ripe for mold and mildew buildup. Great storage down below, even if using the Murphy Plus bed for high-end bicycles. You can see conveniently where that window is located for beautiful views, even in bed, and great storage overhead, again with a magnetic latch to maximize access to this storage. You could leave this open in the middle of the night, but when closing, using that positive lock latching mechanism. And if you do place heavier items, Winnebago has also included a metal support. Just rearward of this, you saw this when we were up top on the roof of the Solis 59P. You can see the quick connect port for providing roof access port to include any connectivity enhancement as we attempt to disconnect in the RV lifestyle, maintaining connectivity if needed, whether that be installing a connectivity enhancement such as a WeBoost or a WineGuard Connect 2.0 to provide dedicated internet inside the van. And again, 120 volt outlet, 12 volt and USB power points here, conveniently located right over your sleeping surface. Again, keep in mind there was also one just at the end of the kitchen or galley area. But a vast queen bed sleeping surface here to the rear of the van, sleeping east-west. Very simple to bring this Murphy bed back up. It's very lightweight since it is aluminum extruded. It then latches into the sidewall, so to speak, of the camper van, using that positive lock latch there off to the right. The movable table provides beautiful, expansive panoramic views out of the rear of the van to take advantage of fresh air, but providing a great workstation or gaming area. We're now going to cover the sofa bed option in the Solis 59P. Again, we do stock both of these versions here at our dealership, being only 1 mile north of the factory. The rear bed does include dual safety belts, bringing the total safety belt capacity to 6. It does have that latch child seat technology to the rear. But the sofa bed then does extend into a sleeping surface using the Ultra Fabrics collection. Again, the same layout then is included up front. Working our way to the rear then, we'll include the bolster down below. That was the material that you saw hanging underneath, so to speak, the sofa bed when we saw this outside of the van. Very lightweight and easy to bring down with a gentle tug. You can bring this into a full sleeping surface, which we'll showcase here in a second. But there is storage underneath the sofa, probably not enough to include a bicycle, but there is then some extended depth to the rear where that bolster cushion was. Very simply lifting up, this converts then into an additional sleeping surface. Not quite as comfortable as the Murphy Plus bed, but again, versatile if you do have the need to travel with 6 people and you do want people behind the B-pillar to be in safety belts. But a nice option if needed, if you need to enhance that seat belt capacity. Here's a great shot of the storage then underneath the sofa bed option. Again, using computer-aided design, keeping advantage and providing access to that 12-volt on-demand water pump, the PEX plumbing, and the wire looms. So a very similar layout underneath, although you don't have the accordion door-style storage in the floor, so to speak. But good leg room and additional option for additional safety belt capacity. And now as we work our way back to the main video that includes the Murphy Plus bed, we're going to slide over and cover the oversized bath in one. The oversized bath in one does provide vented access for drying out gear, whether that be surfside or campside, because it does have the Truma Combi ducting through the airflow. Here you can see a large, nearly full-length mirror with the accordion-style door. A one-piece pan and a one-piece surround provides for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. A flexible handheld shower head allows you to start and stop the water both on the head as well as on the faucet to conserve water when RVing off the grid. A removable towel rod is included to dry gear out. There is a vent then overhead. But again, a one-piece pan and a one-piece surround provides for easy maintenance and easy cleaning. Down below then you'll see dry dock storage for inside of the oversized bath in one. And then down below you'll see the toilet, which is actually maneuverable for different legroom areas, but that then feeds into the 5-gallon black tank cassette If you do need additional holding tank capacity, we do also offer additional cassettes that can be stored, bringing the total black tank capacity similar to conventional 21-foot camper vans. The swivel cassette toilet then provides for great maneuverability depending upon your leg requirements. And again, that drains then into the 5-gallon black tank. Again, if 40 pounds is a struggle for lifting that out, an Americanizer accessory, very inexpensive, allows you to drain that into a conventional sewer hose. You can then complete the drainage with the gray tank draining. You can see the drain pan, and then also off to the right, the Truma Combi Eco Hydronic Heating Delivery Duct provides for warmth inside this. Again, all of the freshwater lines being inside the van with the all-weather insulation package. You can see the satin nickel pull, another light switch, and then working our way forward, there is storage underneath the seats that we saw earlier, and then overhead, the overhead shelf that's installed by Winnebago Industries to maximize storage. It can also be used as a location to house that aluminum extruded ladder. You can see LED lighting right over the workstation area. It also provides great safety lighting for entering the pop-top overhead studio loft. But just expansive sleeping capacity, additional living space with the overhead pop-top studio loft. Now we'll cover all of the cab conveniences. Again, each of these front seats slide, swivel, and recline to become integral lounge chairs to the van. A total of 3 sets or 6 total safety airbags. You can see the automotive 3-point safety belt maneuvering the movable table and removable table off to the side. High endurance fabric from Ram ProMaster. Again, this being a commercial cargo van, it does include Endurant fabrics, great cup holder storage, and all of the new cab conveniences that we touched on earlier in the video. Here you can see the passive entry and the push button start for the Ram ProMaster. We'll put this in accessory mode so that we can cover each of these for you. The new leather wrapped steering wheel, as well as the new 3.5-inch full color cluster display. Here on the steering wheel, you can see controls for that 3.5-inch full color cluster in the 59P, as well as controls for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. For the cruise control off to the right, as well as the dual front airbags then. The new ProMaster features a 3.5-inch full-color driver information display in the instrument cluster where fuel gauge and digital coolant temperature display are strategically placed for easy reference while driving. The display is customizable to show preset information of the driver's choice, whether that be the speedometer, vehicle information, fuel economy, trip information, audio, stored messages, screen setup and settings. You'll also find details like available traffic signs and oil change information that can help optimize your driving experience. You'll see controls for that full color panel. Off to the left here, you'll see controls for the electronic park brake. As well as Winnebago's innovative battery boost, which actually ties in the front ProMaster chassis battery with the dual AGM RV batteries, so that heaven forbid if your batteries are low, you can jumpstart them off of the RV batteries. And then sliding over, we'll also cover the new Uconnect 5 multimedia system, as well as the all-new vents and HVAC or heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls. Off to the left, you'll see the gear shifter for the TorqueFlite 9-speed transmission. storage just above here with non-skid storage for things sliding around. The new improved air vents. The reason why we point these out is it was voice of customer feedback to RAM ProMaster, including cell phone storage where those would actually break using RAM mount vent clips for smartphones. This is the all-new Uconnect 5 multimedia system, which is 5 times faster than the system it replaced, featuring Wi-Fi capability and up to 5 different individual user profiles. A TFT 7-inch reconfigurable touchscreen display includes split-screen capability for dual application operation. Seamless smartphone integration is available with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Complemented by dual USB Type-C and USB Type-A ports. You can see how simple this is to navigate the new Uconnect, which is extremely responsive. It is Sirius XM satellite radio ready. You can see allowing the capability to provide media on board, Bluetooth connectivity for a smartphone or tablet. But again, it does include Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You can see the different settings that are available. And then within the main menu, different app capabilities. Here you can adjust the display and have it be responsive during the daytime or the nighttime. You can also receive audio feedback in addition to very simple response through touch and the capacitive touchscreen monitor. You can see the rear view camera with the grid marked lines, that being the rear of our marketing studio. And then back to the main settings page. Again, this Uconnect 5, extremely quick and responsive. Here is also where you can turn on or off various safety enhancements that we covered earlier. But again, many of these will return when you restart the vehicle, designed to enhance safety. Sliding up, you can see different controls with the mirrors and the wipers, allowing the headlights to come on when wipers are engaged. And different driving customizable sets for responsive feedback when locking or unlocking doors. Also getting software updates through the Wi-Fi capability within the Uconnect. Working our way back then to the main menu, you can see different app capabilities along with trip and device manager information, and then off to the right, Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Down below then you'll see upgraded dash air vents that we talked about, as well as updated heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls that can be used using the digital display. You can see the hazard light, unlocking and locking all of the doors, dual USB Type-C and Type-A ports along with a 12-volt power point, a smartphone or mini tablet storage location, and cup holders down below. Off to the right then, additional storage underneath the glove box, so to speak, and additional storage up top. Again, dual front airbags, as well as side curtain and side seat bolster airbags. Up top then you can see controls for the SOS feature of the safety capabilities from Ram ProMaster, dialing 911 capabilities. Overhead dome lighting, so to speak. You can also have that deactivate if you don't want it to come on when doors are being opened to alleviate insect penetration. And then the digital rear view mirror that we touched on earlier, which can be a streaming device or a reflective mirror. There you can see the settings for it. Vanity visors then are included off to the left and the right, along with the privacy panels that we saw stored in the rear of the van for privacy during the evening. And so as we swivel around, we'll cover one last sweeping shot, as I want to thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV and for the opportunity to showcase for you the complete walkthrough video experience of the all-weather, fuel-efficient, and now safety-enhanced Winnebago Solis 59P, available here at Lichtsinn RV, America's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries. We're located only 1 mile north of the Winnebago Motorhome Factory, based right here in Forest City, Iowa, and named by the manufacturer Winnebago Industries as the top-selling volume dealer across all of North America each year since 2015. Also, our team has earned the #2 Class B Camper Van Dealer Award for nationwide sales volume across all manufacturers and all camper van models for 2021, even across all competing models of Winnebago Industries, while offering only the Winnebago camper van lineup available here at Lichtsinn RV. However, most importantly, be the first to break in and protect your Ram ProMaster fuel-efficient investment in accordance with the way Ram ProMaster outlines inside their owner's manuals on page 70, in which they recommend no towing for the first 1,000 miles, driving moderately during the first 300 miles, and after the initial 60 miles, driving at speeds up to 50 or 55 miles per hour to contribute to a good engine break-in. While cruising brief full throttle acceleration within the limits of local traffic laws, contributing to a good engine break-in. Wide open throttle acceleration in low gear is detrimental and should be avoided. So be the first to protect your new Ram ProMaster investment. Sleep that first night in your Murphy Plus or rear sofa bed option, and eat that first meal in your factory fresh dining area here at Lichtsinn RV. Thank you for visiting Lichtsinn RV here in Forest City, Iowa, the home of Winnebago Industries. I'm Ron Lichtsinn, and I want to thank you for visiting our dealership here in Forest City, Iowa. Here are some great points from the Lichtsinn RV team as to points unrelated to price why you should experience the best here at Lichtsinn RV.
New motorhomes from Lichtsinn RV have no delivery miles on them. We do not use delivery services like other dealers in which drivers live in the RV during transportation or tow their own personal vehicle during the crucial engine break-in period.
There are no additional fees with purchasing in the state of Iowa, as the customer will pay their tax, title, and license in which the state that they register their RV. However, we do help in assisting titling your RV in your home state. As you can see, we help people day in and day out all over the United States and Canada with titling their motorhome.
Due to our close proximity to Winnebago Factory, we're able to take advantage of cost savings over other RV dealerships. This allows us to provide you with low, no-hassle pricing.
We offer free, thorough walkarounds with our guests at the time of delivery, where we take as much time as needed for our guests to understand every function, maintenance, and warranty item of their RV. Many dealers charge a significant sum to provide this service.
Here at Lichtsinn RV, we provide our guests the opportunity to stay on our lot while enjoying free access to Wi-Fi, filtered fresh water, and electrical hookups, whether they're here to take delivery of their new RV or just passing through for service.
We work with several different lenders in order to secure you the most competitive rates and terms. We also offer insurance from several different insurance carriers such as Progressive and Nationwide.
Purchase and service your RV and experience the best at Lichtsinn RV, the nation's closest dealer to Winnebago Industries, based right here in Forest City, Iowa.